Alright everyone, welcome to HoPW
Shit,
Thursday Night Troubleshooter. What? Who's that? Oh, you're back again?
He's back from strike.
That's great.
We've been through this.
Right.
I was on strike. Quinn's not champ anymore.
Yeah,
We're
Quinn's not
set.
champ anymore.
We're good.
Look, I know you had your little like Twitter beef with him, right? I
Don't
went
worry,
on,
I almost left.
Wasn't me. I didn't fire the first shot. That's all.
I almost left too.
I went on Yelp. I went on Craigslist. I said, hey, if he's not going to show up anymore, we need to have a replacement announcer just in case. And somehow the governor of North Carolina will be joining us shortly.
We have a
here.
4-man announce team. Are you fucking kidding me?
You wait till the end of the week, it'll be like 5 for the house shows.
There's an empty chair.
It's okay. He won't be joining us via in person. He's a very busy man. He'll actually be joining us
in the cheap seats
via a teleprompt. So.
Howdy, fuckers!
Oh shoot!
Oh, there
he is. It's Chris Mullen Senior.
Are you talking about rats again? Damn it!
Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny. Yes!
Yes.
Yeah.
I like.
Welcome to HoPW.
Welcome back to HoPW.
Yeah, I was in this place one time.
I'm sorry you had to deal with that one-eyed weeaboo.
Where is that damn snake fucker?
Where's that snake, Peter? The general trouser snake, as they call him.
I demand him.
Oh, this is a new generation of talent. You got Pickles, you got Dash Wilder,
You got
and you
people-
got
And you got my son, Chris Mullins Jr.
Junior.
That's all you need to really know, ladies and gentlemen. Chris Mullins Jr. is
How
the
dare you
epitome
talk bad about Dash Wilder?
of
How dare you?
He did have a wicked performance in the Royal Rumble.
Yep.
Yeah, but you know what? That old, decrepit Scott Steiner, we just need him out of here.
He did eliminate your son. It's
Yeah,
a very
we need him
noticeable
out of
feat
here.
there.
We need him out of here. He needs taken out.
But if I remember correctly, Chris Mullins Jr. had about 5 eliminations last night.
He did.
Last night. I
If
am
you can-
tired.
If you can count. Goodness, last
I don't know
night.
how to
It was last week. What are you talking about?
It's been a long week,
It's
okay?
been a week. Oh, who's this guy? Well, Leon Morrison out here.
Who are you to say that it's been a long week? I feel Quinn Damon's champ for a day.
And then Leon Morrison, he had a little, what's that little tattoo added on his back, it looks like. Well, is that like the reverse
this
tramp
dweeb?
stamp? What is this?
Doesn't even make him
He seems pretty upset over his Royal
What kind
Rumble.
of dumb person gets
performance.
tattoo that's not mixed into her skin?
Kind of a happy guy. See what he's going to the mic to say tonight. Oh boy. Alright, trying to assert himself as the man of HoPW, but I mean the man already has been asserted though. It's the Velveteen Dream.
No, the Velveteen Dream? Yeah. We will see the wrongness in the heart of Velveteen Dream tonight. My son is going to eliminate him from HoPW.
Now Morrison thinking that he's a target, all because of how great, quote unquote, he did in the Rumble just
Great.
7 nights ago. But I highly doubt
He's
it.
been in there a whole 3 seconds.
Yeah, he was in there a whole 3 seconds. I don't know what type of bullseye that makes for him. Oh shoot, he's calling out the son of E-Tech.
Michael Cole lasts
Zach
longer in a
Zero.
Royal Rumble.
Wow.
Uh-oh. See what Zach Zero has to
takes
say.
the fight. I don't know if he can handle.
He may have been off more than he can chew here.
These two superstars are absolutely insane in the ring, but there's a mean streak of Zero that he's had.
Comes Zach Zero.
Zach Zero is in the building.
The uncrowned hero. Oh,
Wow.
Morrison doesn't look happy about that. I mean, he called him out. I'm like,
HoPW is
surprised.
really just picked up.
What a way to start the show tonight. And
Zach Zero looks very upset.
things
that he's
will
been
only
called
get
out.
better from here.
We're in for a long one here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Tag team
I
matches.
just can't wait to hear how
title
Zero's going to
matches.
respond to this, because Leon really threw out
He
some
almost
head
looks
shots.
perplexed.
Oh, shoot, not letting the height get to him. Oh, shoot, calling him out, calling him stale.
Ooh.
Heavy words.
Man, Leon Morrison, is he gonna be just a bunch of like,
You okay there?
No, I'm not okay. Everything Zach Zero says, it just hits me a little bit. Kind of reminds me about my past.
You know what? I like this Zach Zero kid.
Puts me in shock.
What is Leon talking about? Leon's talking about interrupting him. He's the one that called him out.
Yeah,
but
he's the talentless one.
Zero.
Oh, smart words by Zero. Telling Leon Morrison basically shove it right back.
Stands on the roster. He knows his worth, but so does Leon.
Well, look at that smirk there by Zero.
What
type of smirk was that? Ooh. Oh, Leon Morrison said the big O word, offended. He should have just said triggered at that moment.
I'm just more confused at what Leon's talking about. Leon called out Zero.
He also said that
the only thing offensive here is the fact that we've waited almost 4 minutes into this show and we've not seen the star, Chris Mullins Jr.
Your son will be here, don't worry.
This is getting offensive.
Zach Zero calling him weak and pathetic.
Called him a joke, too.
A visual pile of crap.
Big insult there.
Zero's not holding back.
He eats punks like him for breakfast.
Morrison has a definite size advantage here.
Morrison much larger. But in the ring, Zero might have a bit of the edge in terms of knowing what Leon's going to do before he does it. As he was able to show in the Rumble.
Oh, Zero saying he's the one with the 5-star matches. He puts the 6-star matches on the Meltzer scale.
What did I say? I said he knows.
Meltzer, who is she?
Showing that right now.
Who is this Meltzer lady?
Oh, Morrison saying Zero's not worth the time, but I mean, he called him out, so maybe there's some time.
Leon might be just trying to start something that he wasn't expecting, and Leon's just responding on instinct.
He may have actually bit off more than he can chew here. Because we do know Zach Zero's one with the words.
Leon definitely throwing a lot of shade tonight, but I can guarantee you right now this is not going to be the last time we're seeing these two in a ring. Not only exchanging words, but soon I guarantee you they'll be exchanging fists.
He called Zach Zero a big mouth and a big head with it too. They're just gonna walk it off though.
Leon fleeing the scene.
Makes you wonder what's next for these two.
Definitely not the last we've seen of these two together in the ring.
Definitely not. Alright, our next match here up tonight. It's
one of my favorites.
It's going to be Chris Mullins Jr. taking on the Velveteen Dream. Do you think your son has what it takes? Think he can go one-on-one?
Yes, of course. 125%. He is just head and shoulders better than everyone inside that entire HoPW.
If anyone's going to take that prestigious world championship from Velveteen Dream, I guarantee you it's going to be Chris Mullins Jr.
I mean, Velveteen Dream didn't really beat
everyone in that locker room.
He didn't really beat a great competitor in Quinn Damon, so this might actually be a good test for him. Because Quinn, as we know,
we are totally against the lifestyle of a man like the Velveteen Dream. We do not need a man like that representing the prestigious World Championship.
Are you saying you don't have crooked glasses like the Velveteen Dream? They're not even full circles.
I'm saying
they're eggs.
Men act like men and women act like women. If your aunt had balls, she'd be your uncle, but she doesn't, so she's not.
Oh, shoot. Might want to watch where you're throwing shade at, because eventually, you know, Adam Rush or Rice Rag, you might make enemies in them. Velveteen Dream might have some.
We'll take them out next, one by one.
The glow will make you blind.
This is a man's world, and they're just living it.
Oh.
Hey there.
Alright, starting off. There's your son. Chris Mullins Jr.
Can we please not ignore the
Greatness
fact?
incarnate.
Can we please not ignore the fact that we are opening tonight's show with a prestigious World Championship match?
That says a lot.
That is huge.
Look at that. He's even got. Is that Naya?
That is Naya.
I got a little embossed on his jersey. I'm not one for sports, but what does the 44 stand for on his back?
44 stands for. That's just always been his lucky number. It's been his number since he was a kid playing sports. He was a great athlete, and now he's going to take all his talents into that sport.
The amount of years he's going to hold that prestigious World Championship.
Exactly.
You know, there used to be a man in HoPW by the name of A-Star, and he used to count the amount of baby mamas he had, and I'm pretty sure 44 is the right number. Is there some dirty alliance with that 44 number?
Did we finally crack the code?
Did we crack the code on the amount of baby mamas that A-Star had?
Maybe Chris Mullins Jr. is one of his baby mamas.
Oh.
He was number 44.
He was 44.
We don't swing that way.
Chris Mullins Jr. looking very confident tonight.
Hey JT, I don't know if you know how baby mamas work.
But you need to have a mama in order to be a baby
If you ain't had
mama.
balls, she'd be your uncle. I just said that.
There he is. Velveteen Dream. The
Look at
prestigious
this mistake of a
world champion.
Like, what kind of shit show is this?
It's
I was told that
HoPW.
this show was going to be prestigious. This title was going to be prestigious. We had Quinn Damon, and now we have this guy.
Took 30 men, and Quinn Damon was the last one standing.
At least Chris Mullins Jr. is going, my son is going to save this division.
But can I say, at least we don't have to deal with Quinn Damon.
That's a fair point.
He's back wrestling in some bingo hall in Sheboygan, Wisconsin.
Sheboygan.
Have you ever been to Sheboygan?
I have. It's basically right out in the middle of nowhere. Well, not really, but nowhere's right down the street.
I was told they had good bagels. Alright, there's what we're looking at there. The prestigious
They have good
World
cheese, which is used to clog up all the shit that pollutes the air in Wisconsin. Complete shit show of the state.
I like their cheese though.
Their cheese is good.
Alright, Chris Mullins
Greatness.
Jr. And the champ.
Is this just a normal one-on-one?
It's one-on-one. So Velveteen Dream, he could surprise Chris Mullins here tonight. He could pull out a chair, he could just walk out.
I mean,
Even
he won't be able to use that steel chair
disqualified.
and sledgehammer that he used to beat
The only
Quinn
way
Damon.
for the title to change is via pinfall or submission here tonight. Let's see how this one's going to go down. Mullins looking very excited for this one. He knows this is his opportunity to become world champion. Become the face of HoPW and rid the stain the last 7 days of Quinn Damon and the Velveteen Dream. Look at him. Velveteen Dream completely into this one already. Going for a headlock.
Obvious power advantage. There we go. Show the power.
Already taking the champ down.
Chris Mullins dropping the Velveteen Dream. Chris Mullins showing that he definitely has the charisma, the power, and the belief
Flips
of
him
being
down.
the
Kicks him in the
prestigious
back.
heavyweight champion.
I don't know about you guys, but the champ here, he's got to rethink his strategy. Trying to play the gender bender games might not be what it takes. He's going to have to throw some fists tonight.
Does the champ have a strategy? I don't think the champ planned on winning the title.
Nice Russian leg sweep there.
Backdrop there. Elbow drop, followed by it.
What does Chris Mullins Jr. think?
Hey, he's right by the ropes, ref. Get him off of him.
What does he think of Russians?
What does he think of Russians? Come on, you've had to read the biography. If it's not American, it's not right.
Chris Mullins Jr., the all-American saint.
Back break.
Hey,
But
Chris Mullins, if I send you your own autobiography, would you sign it for me?
Of course. Bring it on up to the booth tonight. I will sign it for you. I'm sitting up here. enjoying myself some great tequila and Coca-Cola.
Why don't you come down here with us and join us?
Because he's too good for us.
Because I can't stand the smell of all those fans within the HoPW unit.
Do you have air conditioning up there?
Yes, of course.
Oh, okay.
This man is the damn.
Wait, we can afford air conditioning?
We can't afford air conditioning.
I'm enjoying a filet mignon up here.
What are those? You have puppies up there?
Yes.
What?
It's dog fights.
Dog
My boy Michael's over today.
Are you telling me the governor of North Carolina is doing some illegal dog fighting?
Illegal schmalegal.
Legal schmeagle.
And Beagle. Yes, we got one of those up here fighting too.
You got Beagle. I want a Beagle.
Beagles.
Oh shoot, what is your son doing? Just smashing the head of the champ into the turnbuckle pad. Look at that.
He knows how to get
absolute sense back into him.
Going for
because
a
if he's walking
pinfall.
around wearing that kind of attire, he has no sense whatsoever.
Not even a one count.
What's going on in that head, and that's why he needed that.
Alright.
Not even that little afro can protect the absolute carnage that will be unfolded on that head.
With the knee, dropped him back over.
Chris Mullin's in control here. He has been for the majority of the match.
Velveteen Dream trying to fight back and gain some type of control. It's just not working out for him at all, it seems.
What would you guys...
Drops him on the back of his head.
What would you list the attire of the Velveteen Dream under? Like, what kind of name would you give that?
What's the rating for this show?
We talking stars
I was never given
or
a rating when I signed my contract, so...
I'm gonna give it 2 dildos down.
Oh shoot!
Because he's using
They're going
both of them.
down.
Oh, kicked him just aggressively there.
Man. You're a smart man. You should be the president now.
Trust me, that's coming.
Do you
President
think
Chris Mullin.
2020.
2020? Do you think you'll win your re-election this upcoming November?
Of course. Of course. I have great people working the polls out there for me. Great people that are going to send me back to power in the great state of North Carolina.
What about your son, though?
My son is going to be the governor of HoPW.
Oh, shoot.
Oh.
Got a submission there. That might be it, it looks like. Velveteen Dream just life being sucked right out of him.
Rip his arm off. Rip his arm off. Kill.
Oh, he got out of it, just barely.
Just barely.
Not gonna get it with a submission, it seems like tonight. He's really working that leg, though.
Tear him up, limb by limb.
Oh, got him with that punch. Back. The Velveteen Dream here just has no power, it seems, with those punches and kicks.
The Velveteen Dream had no power, period. He had the power of going for the title. What does he have now? He has the title. He doesn't realize that if he loses this match, that title's not coming home with him anymore.
I don't think he realizes how much that title means for his career as a whole. I mean, what was the Velveteen Dream up until this point? Just some random indie darling, like to put his name out there on Twitter.
Did you just call him a darling?
He's a darling.
Knocked him open. He is busted wide open now.
Shoot, your son's getting aggressive there. I think
he's smart. He knows how to put people away.
It's the Mullins mob mentality.
Ref might need to check him there. He's a little busted open from that knee strike straight to the face. Ooh. Oh, they're throwing fists tonight. The clothesline was sharp.
I don't care if I have to send my boys down there.
He's going to the top rope. Let's see what's Velveteen Dream going for here tonight. Shades of Macho Man Randy Savage. May he rest in peace. But the Velveteen Dream going for the pinfall now on Chris Mullins Jr. Got a 1, got a 2, got a 2 count.
Yeah!
Almost. And one of the biggest highway robberies in history, stole the title.
The blood must be dripping into his eyes by now.
This is Chris Mullins' championship. This is Chris Mullins' turf, ladies and gentlemen.
The longer that blood flows, the less energy that will exude out of the Velveteen Dream, and that gives the obvious advantage to my son right there. Oh, drops him on his head.
How much has Chris Mullins paid you off to say these nice things?
Oh, Mullins cheating here with the ropes. 2.
You talking to me?
2.
Yes, I am. Who else am I talking? The ref caught his feet.
Don't give me that
Hey,
crap,
count
Chris
to
Paul.
3. Count
I
to
wasn't.
3.
Oh.
I'm only getting paid by this company and this company alone. Chris Paul is easily one of the top competitors in the history of professional wrestling.
1.
He's about to take the title.
2
Come on.
count. Another 2
It was a 3,
count.
ref. That was 3.
Is the ref counting a little slow here tonight after seeing that dirty pin of Chris Mullins Jr.? He's going back to what he knows best.
Stalling too much.
And
Keeping him up
stalling,
there.
and he's taunting him, showing the athleticism in the family.
That blood is flowing.
Shoot, is that it?
He's setting him up.
He's gonna work on him a little bit more, it seems. Cranking that jaw.
Is he grabbing that afro though?
Uh-oh. Yeah, the ref might need to check on that hair. Team Dream.
How much
managed to get out of
hairspray did that man
All
use?
that needs to happen is he needs to cut that afro off.
Oh, onto the ropes.
Could that be it?
1, 2, and he throws him off.
Yeah, nowhere near.
Now, what would this mean for you if your son got the prestigious world
He'd
championship?
be getting exactly what he deserves. Greatness.
Oh, he caught him with a big boot.
Got him.
1,
1,
2,
2,
3.
3.
New
Yeah.
world champion.
Everyone can sleep gladly. The greatest
Chris Mullins
superstar
Jr.
in professional wrestling is now your prestigious champion.
Uh-oh.
He's celebrating the title win. The Velveteen Dream. What is the Velveteen Dream gonna do? Mullins extends the hand.
A
And he
handshake
shakes
of
the
respect.
of the Velveteen Dream. Velveteen
Come on,
Dream looked.
Chris. We don't show respect for this kind of stuff.
The
Show
Velveteen
respect.
Dream looked very pale following the match, probably due to the large blood loss.
Yeah, let's see what's up next.
Wow, what a match to start off the show. We have a new prestigious world champion once again.
Following that, we got a big match now with Oni Lorcan and taking on Dash Wilder. Dash Wilder, a
I don't even
former.
have to say who's winning this match. This is all Dash Wilders tonight.
Dash Wilder,
Hold your breath.
North Carolina native. He's
True.
got this.
Oni Lorcan, though, he reminds us of
Oni Lorcan's got
a little bit
nothing
of
compared.
Curtis Strong, though.
Oni
the
Lorcan's
internet
got nothing
champion.
compared to Dash. Dash Wilder is easily up there with Chris Mullins Jr. and VTech and all the top stars.
This is a man I would definitely love to extend my endorsement to.
Dash Wilder, of course, a big fan of
Going
rainy
forward.
days here in North Carolina.
Nobody likes rainy days.
But if Dash gets the win over Oni Larkin in this non-title contest, could he possibly get a title shot in the future?
Who knows?
He better get one. He deserves it. Especially if he could defeat Oni Lorcan. Then again, Oni Lorcan isn't
thing
the biggest
is
stone that Dash
It's a very moot point on getting a title shot because that title's not going anywhere for a very, very long
Not
time.
Chris's title, the other one.
Well then yes.
The
Take
one that Oni
title.
Larkin
Oh,
is
Nah,
That's the
the
Internet
one
Championship.
That this disappointment is holding.
He's the
The
champ of
Internet
YouTube.
Championship, I don't
He's
know.
the champ of YouTube. He's the
that
champ of
guy's
Twitch.
the champ of the
He's
internet.
the champ
that
of
guy
Twitter.
has a face that only a mother could love, and I don't even know if that's the case.
And of course, that title was given to him by Dean Chard.
Yeah,
Dean
what kind of
Charded
crap is that?
R.
Dean Chard?
That guy's representing the internet. He
Sorry,
should
Dr.
represent
Dollar.
a chapter
Dean
book.
Chard,
A lot of words and no pictures.
Has not had anything to do with this company in like 3 years. What kind of relevancy does he have to decide who gets to be the first ever internet champion?
I don't know. It's kind
A
of
lot
like
of words and no pictures.
it's kind of like when you go to Netflix and you're like, "Hey, can I use my Blockbuster card?" And for some reason, they're like, "Sure." That's basically how this man ended up with that championship.
That's not how it works.
That's exactly how it worked for Dean Chard, though.
You can't go to a Netflix first of all.
You
He's
can
wanted
call him,
people to
though.
say,
Netflix
yeah.
is not a store.
And here is the legend himself. Here's the future of
No
HoPW.
flips,
HoPW.
just
After-
fist, just the
after
way we
Chris
like it here in the great Tar Heel state.
He just wants them to say yeah.
He's a fan of many great North Carolina natives.
I'm gonna say yeah. to
Some of them
man.
including Scott Dawson, Caleb Conley, Trevor Lee, and of course,
And
Greg
of course,
Olson.
Kellen Damascus.
I was going for Greg Olson, but okay, that jobber too.
How dare any of you talk bad about Dash Wilder?
A little defensive there, Dash Wilder.
One of the top guys. All fists, no flips.
Alright, Oni Lorcan, Dash Wilder. Dash Wilder got a little tattoo there on his side. It was a little Yakuza tattoo. Maybe with the referee.
Oni Lorcan reverses.
Work in the back. What's he going for? Is he gonna go for a German? No. So over.
Snap.
Over Dash's shoulder for that one. Oni Lorcan manages to power down Dash Wilder there.
So this is gonna be a real test for our internet champion. Does he even deserve to have that internet championship around his waist?
He does.
No, like I said, this man's representing the internet. This man should represent a chapter book, and that has all the words and no pictures. This man does not personify a champion.
Oni Lorcan though, taking it to Dash Wilder though.
The man he's in the ring against right now, the next internet champion, Dash Wilder.
What a move by Dash. Bring Oni to the ground.
Stiff kick to the back.
Stomp.
So what is next for Dash Wilder? He goes on.
The internet championship.
He wins the internet
He's gonna hold that
championship.
internet championship forever.
But that's the thing. He wins the internet championship. But what's next? Will he go on to face Chris Mullins Jr. now?
KMullinsIncorporated.com.
No.
Oh.
No,
Everyone has a problem with that specific term.
I got the opportunity to talk with Dash and Chris backstage. They said they have a loving mutual respect for each other. They will never step in the ring against each other due to their mutual respect. And as soon as Dash Wilder wins the internet championship, they're going to go after those tag titles and they're going to own HoPW.
I don't know. Chris Mullins Jr. does have a lot of friends in high places. Of course, who knows if K Mullins Incorporated will be coming back to HoPW. Of course, some of their famous alumni include Shaquille O'Neal, James Corden, James Gordon.
Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne. How do you get Batman on your side? Well, it's easy. You
Dude,
just set up the bat signal.
stick together.
The Billionaires Bad Boy Club. There you
Billionaires
go.
stick together. You gotta remember that thing. Money creates everything.
Well, then where the hell's Iron Man?
Iron Man. We don't need Iron Man.
Where's the funds for this arena?
Funds
We
for
need
this
more.
arena. Yeah, where is the funds for this arena?
I funded this arena.
Did
We
you
need a
not know
bigger
we're
arena?
Did you
We're
not
in
know
North Carolina.
Did you not know we're in the K Mullins Incorporated venue of awesome?
The venue of awesome. Is that
The
what we're
venue
calling
of
this
awesome.
thing?
Yes. Because everything about K Mullins Incorporated is absolutely awesome.
Can you even spell awesome? Oh.
Yes. Because it was actually the last name of one of my great friends, Mr. Mike Awesome.
Giving him some
Rest his
hard
soul.
stomps. That was aggressive
Rest
there by
his
Dash
soul.
Wilder.
He died recently.
Dash Wilder dragging Oni Lorcan to the ropes, it seems. Nope.
He died
No
earlier
one's
this
been able-
year. It was a very
Oh.
sad
Shoving
note.
his fist into his head.
I'm pretty sure
Very
that's an
sad
illegal
moment.
move right there.
Mike Awesome died earlier
No,
this
it is
year.
not illegal because the referee didn't stop it.
Can we please take a moment of silence and quit worrying about these two to remember the life of Mike Awesome that was tragically ended earlier this year?
God bless him.
Alright, moment of silence up. Dash Wilder's trying to call up Oni Lorcan.
Oh! Is that a
Codebreaker!
codebreaker?
What
That's
a
it.
move!
What a
And Dash
move.
get the win. 1, 2, 3.
Three.
Dash Wilder.
Dash
Another
Wilder.
new champion!
No, it wasn't for the title tonight. You need to...
Dash got
You
jibbed.
put your
Well, it
binoculars
deserved to be for a
back
title,
on.
because we got to get that title off of a guy who should not be
You know
representing
what?
our great
I'm
internet.
gonna send
Great
this in as a
internet.
match request for. I'm gonna send this in to the as a match request. Next week we're gonna see Dash and Oni for the title.
Fashion Only for the title will be made. I will call in all my favors, all my money.
Dash, just for you, you're gonna get that title ASAP.
Dash Wilder looking very confident
What a
tonight.
man!
Very confident. He's confident because he knows He just put away the Internet Champion. He just sent a message, and he's going to show why he deserves to be the Internet Champion next week when he wins the Internet Championship.
So let's take a moment here and talk with Chris Mullins, Sr. Tell us a bit about your campaign promise for this upcoming election. Tell us why
my campaign promise,
you think you're going to win the ballot.
I'm going to continue to make things awesome in the absolutely state of North Carolina. We are going to have things rolling correctly here. There will be absolutely and positively no kneeling for the national anthem. We will not be doing that in this great state. And if you will be doing that in this great state, then you will be promptly thrown out. I don't care if I have to go to
Do we know
absolute
who's under that
martial
helmet
law, take over the entire state. There will be no more kneeling.
No, we don't know who's under that helmet. He's been wanted to be addressed as Sir Skeptic the Brave. Still don't know who really underneath that helmet though.
Question for you: did you ever buy your son a Knight's helmet?
Well, define helmet.
Wait, is that Iron Man? Is this the Iron Man you were talking about?
Is this the forgotten member of K Mullins Inc.?
No, absolutely not. These two, because you know what? K Mullins Inc. doesn't hide behind masks or hide behind facades of stuff. We are absolutely just out there in
The
your
music sounds a
face.
lot familiar. Has a bit of a British tone to it. There's only so many British members in HoPW. Makes me wonder who that could be.
Is that
British
Quinn Damon?
people? Are you kidding me?
Quinn Damon's not British.
Is he hiding underneath that mask? I don't think so. Unless he's just trying to get under everyone's skin.
Then what is he? I don't care what he is.
Well, you should, because we brought up British, not Quinn Damon, shithead.
British people.
Now stick
Stupid
with
individuals.
good. Calling the match, not talking about the people.
Of course, Chris Mullins Sr., a big fan of America. He's
Well,
he's
at
a
least I'm not the one
nationalist.
that went on strike because of a champion.
Oh,
Listen,
British people took the biggest L of all time in 1776, and they will continue to take L's after L's if they try to step in the ring with great Americans like Chris Mullins Jr.
Let's ask the governor of North Carolina. Hey, Mr. Governor.
What's up?
If you were here the night Quinn Damon won the prestigious championship, would you have done what I done and leave the venue and go on strike and
He's not
I
even
would've
sitting
left
with
in
us.
Absolute disgust. That is
Exactly.
not the man that needs to be representing this company. If you want this company to be great, you need
Where'd the
greatness
lights go?
representing it.
Alright,
And that
Sir
means
Skeptic
one
the Brave taking on
One man
Sokolov.
only, Chris Mullins
Look
Jr.
at that bike
Exactly.
Sokolov's got.
He's CJT.
Does he have a
The fact
license
of the
to
matter is
operate that vehicle
I
within
don't
this
know.
arena?
At least Dominite
is
stayed.
I need to see his papers. I need his papers.
Sokolov, look at that guy. Not much is really known about Sokolov. I mean, he's a Russian refugee.
Well, one
here,
thing's
but
known about
what
him.
With the name
He's
Sokolov, I
scared.
wouldn't expect him to be
He's scared.
Canadian.
He's hiding behind a facade. He's hiding behind a mask.
Who
The
is the
name
real
of Sokolov, I
Sokolov?
don't think he was Canadian. Just saying.
Canadians, are we kidding?
No, he's Russian.
The international scene here will be on full lockdown. We will be taking them out one by one.
Oh,
The
shoot.
K Mullins
Till
Penitentiary.
there is none of them left.
K-Bone's Penitentiary.
I am issuing a declaration of war.
Who?
Of war.
Can I be on your side of the war?
Yes.
Awesome.
America now, America tomorrow, America forever.
Float over. DDT! Hits him
What is
straight.
he?
What athleticism by that
Damn
knight.
Russians.
You would think he'd be, overheated from the knight's
I'm gonna need
helmet,
some more drinks for this
the
match.
metal arms, and he
Oh,
uses
the
the
heck-
helmet as a weapon. Referee, you're not gonna DQ him for that? Really? You're telling me he could just get away with
He's not
hitting a
doing
human
nothing
being
wrong.
with
We
that?
should DQ the referee for allowing this match to go on this long.
Oh
The
shoot!
fact of the matter is this. If he didn't force him to take off the helmet, then it's legal. That's just how it works.
I don't know why. I don't know what's going on here. What kind of rules are we rolling with here?
I don't know, but I'm gonna call in.
We were worried about my son having his feet on the ropes, and these two get to wrestle with masks on that can be easily used as weapons.
I don't know what kind of rules there are, but I know the first thing I'm gonna do when I get the ability, I'm calling requests for a new rule book. The first rule will be Dash and Mullins will be the only 2 champions to ever exist in HoPW.
Only 2 champs. What about the tag team champs?
That's what you call ratings. Ratings all over the place right there.
You said what about the tag team champs?
Yeah.
They're gonna be the tag team champions too.
Oh shit. Sir Skeptic the Brave. Stiff punch right across the face of Sokolov. Holy moly, is that it? A 3 count.
That's it.
Sir Skeptic the Brave knocked
Thank you for putting us out of this misery.
Sokolov.
Now, please
that?
show me the legal working papers for both of these individuals, as I don't believe that either of them belong within the great United States of America.
I just want to know who's underneath both their masks.
Did you see that knockout? Septic the Brave can be very important in the war with America.
He's not American.
It can be like when the
How do
great
you know
Zeb
that?
Coulter
Nobody
recruited
says under
Cesaro.
mask.
Nobody knows who's under the
talked
mask,
to us.
but obviously he looks British. He might be British. We don't know.
Does he smell
and we know
British?
how I feel about British people. Look at
That's
that
a good
bow.
point.
That's a British bow.
If we had a single British man that had the power to destroy all of the UK,
He turns his back on his own homeland.
If he wants money, we got money.
he could be an asset to
We
us.
can make your life great, Mr. Skeptic the Brave.
All right, next
It's
up.
Pickle Rick.
Next up, we have Pickle Rick
Oh God,
coming
not this
to
guy.
cut a promo of sorts.
What,
I don't
what
know.
is this?
I don't know what he's
Do I
wants
need
to
to go
talk
out
about.
and protest again?
You might need to. Who knows what Pickle Rick would want? He might want a title match. He might want
Does he even know English? He's a
catering.
fucking
Saturday
pickle.
morning cartoons here.
Saturday morning cartoons, original specials. Who knows what Pickle Rick would want?
He may want another pickle by his side.
Oh
Alright.
shoot!
I'm gonna go on strike.
What? Why? Why are you going on strike?
What's next,
He's
Mr.
leaving
Cheese?
us. What? Mr.
What?
Cheese and Pickles.
He needs to come back.
I know. He just dipped out on us. He just walked right
He just
out.
walked out.
He can't do that.
He could be
That's
going
okay.
up to the
This isn't
governor.
Let me
WCW
give him a call.
2001.
Come on up here, Zach.
This isn't WCW 2001. What does he think this is? It's HoPW. Goodness, we're not your normal Southern Wrestling Federation. I mean, come on now.
Come on up here, Zach.
Is,
Come up here in
is
the
that him?
winner's
Is
circle.
that him going up there now through the crowd? What? Is he really
Come
going
on
up there with
winner's
you?
circle, Zach.
What is he doing up there?
Dom, now it's just us down here.
It's lame. I mean, you're cool and all, but I mean, I was really digging the whole 3-man, 4-man thing going on. Oh, there's Pickle Rick!
Pickle Rick.
Pickle Rick coming down with the green robes.
What a
Green
disappointment.
pickle. He's not even an actual pickle. It's a man in a pickle suit. I mean, who even... It's another masked
What
character.
kind of science experiment is going on in here?
I mean,
I
it's just
have
a
some
man.
definite investigating I need my legal team to do.
I think you need to find out who's underneath all these masks here in HoPW.
Yeah, there's too many masks here, and I don't like it.
Pickle Rick!
We will unmask these people one by one by one.
You're gonna embarrass them. You're gonna shroud... You know, they've shrouded their identity, and you're just gonna take all that away at a moment's notice.
We will embarrass them. We will reveal the true nature of who's behind these masks.
Who do you think is playing the pickle?
He's claiming someone has disrespected him.
Who could disrespect a pickle? It's Pickle Rick.
It's Pickle Rick.
It's true. Oh shoot, pointing from his forehead, I guess. His pickle head to the crowd. Uh-oh. Oh,
This
shoot.
guy's speaking like a guy I once knew. I met him at one of my son's parties, one of these galas he holds.
Uh-huh.
It was this guy. I called him Peanuts.
Peanuts and pickles. That's like a weird combination.
I just got a fine for public disturbance.
Pickle Rick. What are you doing up there with Chris
Yeah, what are you
Mullins?
doing in there with Chris
Yeah, what are
Mullins?
you,
Hey,
wait a
how's it
minute.
going, buddy?
Pickle Rick just called out Rice Lag. Oh, my eyes.
It's
My
gross.
eyes. He just walked past us.
What
The
is going on here? What are you
glow is
kidding me?
horrible. His
I
face
can't
paint.
see.
His face paint's not even on correctly.
What is even going on here?
What type of
What
comedy
kind of
act is
Saturday
this?
morning cartoon is this?
Are you sure you're not watching, like, what is this? Is this SNL?
This is a shit show. That's what this is.
We went from Chris Mullins Jr. to Dash Wilder, Sir Skeptic to Brave,
Yeah.
and how we got...
What is this?
No, no,
Okay, we
Pickle
got,
Rick and Rice
we got the serious stuff out of the way, so now we can just goof off the last couple hours of the show.
What is this?
What a waste of my time and all your time.
Oh,
I'm so
shit.
sorry I have to deal with this, Chris.
He said today's feeling a little different.
Makes me
Yeah,
wonder what
you're
Rice
looking a
Wags
little
are doing.
different. You are different.
Oh,
This whole
He
situation.
says he thinks he's been quiet long enough now.
That
I
guy
think he
doesn't have a
should
mask
remain
on,
quiet.
but that
He's been
guy is
quiet
another
long enough.
guy
We've
that
only-
will become a victim of K. Mullins Incorporated.
We only had one live episode so far. He's been quiet long enough. Excuse me? What an
of
idiot.
course, Pickle Rick was one of the survivors of that Royal Rumble we had for the
He did
championship.
very well.
He did extremely well. Of course, other people that did well with him were like Jay Carter and somehow Quinn Damon, but still. Of course,
Quinn
Jay
Damon.
Carter,
Where's Quinn Damon at though now?
he's
Now he's
nowhere.
sitting in some bingo hall, calling out numbers with letters.
The only man that I
Old
think
people gather their change
Rice Wag
to
wants
try
to
to
squash
change
the pickle.
their pathetic, insignificant, decrepit lives.
the only man that I think can nearly contest Chris might be one of the greatest members of that Rumble. He's not gonna win, so his name doesn't matter. But he's nothing compared to Chris.
Oh, such a bold statement there. I remember you speaking real highly though of Jay Carter. What has become of him?
Jay Carter, he's very impressive. But
He's a very impressive guy, but impressive only gets you certain places. He does not exude the absolute greatness.
The greatness. Well, maybe he can show it to Alexander Wolf here tonight in the main event. Of course, Rice Wag and Pickle Rick.
Alexander
so
Wolf,
what?
another
Who would
foreigner.
root for
Are we
in the main
kidding?
event?
There's way too many non-American people, non-American entities in this company.
Pickle Rick, speaking of the day of reckoning coming to Rice Wag and his kind, we might see some ambiguously gay war between Pickle Rick, Rice Swag, Adam Rush, Velveteen Dream, and
Speaking
whatever.
of Day of Reckoning,
Rice Wag
don't
probably
forget to
likes
pick
putting
up
his hands on
HoPW
pickles.
Day of Reckoning 4 only on the NES.
Makes me wonder if instead of like fighting, these guys should be teaming up for the onslaught war
Man,
that's about to occur.
We were talking about cartoons earlier, and now we got the ambiguously gay duo right here in the ring.
Oh shoot! Of course, Rice Swag, his partner Adam Rush isn't here, and Pickle Rick's partner Ash Ketchum isn't here either. So
Pickle Rick is staring into the light of Rice Swag. How is he not blind yet?
do you think you could?
The pickle.
Look at his eyes. His eyes look like they're burning.
That's horrible.
Not horrible, because it's true. This man is glowing bigger than my Christmas tree
But he's a
on Halloween.
he's like one of those Minecraft creepers, though. Come on
What
now.
kind of concoction did you dip this bastard in that he is glowing?
I don't even know. Look at that. Probably
What kind
found
of
some
how many
nuclear power
glow sticks
plant.
did it cost to make that attire?
Is that where all Chris Mullins' money went to? Was
It's
just
like
the
they
Rice Wag?
respectfully
It better not have gone
disagree.
here. It better not have gone here. I told you to use my money wisely, and I will be having to pull my funding out.
Well, we
This
do
money is
know
going
that
towards
someone in this
people
company
like
stole
Pickle
some of that
Rick
money.
and Rice Wag.
I'm sorry to take over you, Chris, but like, listen, if it wasn't for Chris funding the revival of HoPW, none of us would be here. So we should all be praising Chris.
The
for being
revival of HoPW.
Yes, revival.
That's what I said.
The revival.
What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say?
He's trying
What?
to say
Are you
Yeah.
officially confirming Dash
we
Wilder?
need to use
fights
fists,
We
for
can't
the title?
know.
and we need to take out all of the entire HoPW locker room.
HoPW locker room. They didn't do nothing wrong. Next up, we have Jeremy and
Look at
the
these
Cure
goofballs.
against the Bolt Brothers. The
More masks? Are you kidding me?
Ace Raver Tag Team titles will not be
I
online though here
confirmed,
tonight.
Chris, these two are British.
These two are British, then these two will be first on the list. They're a tag team. I think I have a tag team of my own that in a couple weeks I'd love to see take these guys out.
Take over.
I can't wait to see what you got in mind.
I'm sending in my security force to take on these guys in the coming weeks.
Can't wait to see what you have in mind.
Are you alluding to J&J Security?
Yes, James Corden and James Gordon. Take those two out, rip those masks off, and expose the frauds that lie behind the disguise.
What a beautiful announcement. I can't wait to see it.
As for the Bolt brothers, of course, they are grandsons of VTech. It's a little bit uncertain.
How old is that fucker?
A little bit. I don't know. VTech's a bit of an old one. You gotta remember, he's like.
He's got grandsons. Not even Ric Flair's got his grandsons.
Shoot.
VTech, I know what happened here because I funded it.
Is that
It
Agent
involved
Creed?
a good buddy of mine named Bruce Wayne. VTech took a bath
In the Lazarus pit.
A Lazarus pit.
What? So wait, but that had to mean at some point VTech passed away for someone to put him in the Lazarus pit. So who put him in the Lazarus pit? That's the real question here tonight.
He was stoned to death, and then he died. He passed
Chris,
away.
aren't you the one that gets stoned to death?
Yes, but that's besides the point. There were stones launched at him on a very rainy
like
day.
physical stones.
And bad stuff happened.
I didn't expect good stuff to come out of being stoned.
I'm just trying to think.
Unless being stoned.
It was a very rainy
who's
day
the father
in
of these two kids?
Britain, of all places.
Oh no, but the Bolt brothers look like some street fight.
The real question is, who's the daddy of the Bolt brothers? Of course, HoPW Tag Team Champions. They didn't earn it though. What happened was
These guys look kind of like me.
VTech just gave it to them.
These guys exude some
That
stuff
seems
that
unfair.
is very similar
VTech's
to my
grandson
son.
just get the titles.
Yep, because when your grandpa is the CEO, you can call the
This
shots.
is a disgrace.
Just like Chris
Your
Mullins Sr.
Your grandpa's the CEO, and you get titles. Absolute nepotism.
I guess if your
We
father
will be
is funding the company, you get
confiscating
shots
those
at titles
titles.
too, though.
Dom,
Very
do you
soon.
think the Bolt brothers have what it takes to defend their titles?
Yes, they
I
are
do not
the
think
face
that
of
they're
the
done.
revival of HoPW. Okay.
Face of the revival. That's why we have Chris Mullins, damn it.
But
Wait a
would you
minute.
look at those titles?
Look at those glorious looking titles.
They look awful around their waist.
Oh shoot.
Absolutely enough of this. The green attires the nepotism toward this whole entire company and the whole entire CEO of this company. I might have to take absolute control of this company
Oh,
if this
shoot.
stuff doesn't stop.
Get a bigger war going on. Look at
We
that
have
pyro.
fire.
That fire is a little close to us. Of course, the lost villagers.
These are the British people you were telling me about, Zach.
There's
Yeah.
Jeremiah.
Oh,
These
my God, I can
wasted
smell
fire.
them.
And the cure.
They smell like fish and chips.
Awful.
Cure
just
looking
fished
really
them out of
confident
the
here
park.
tonight, though.
They smell like wooden teeth and powdered wigs.
Do you think the Cure powdered his face to get that white face, or
I guarantee you exactly what he did.
is that reverse racism, by the way?
At least he picked the right color.
Is it white face?
He white faced us. Alright. Oh shoot! Here comes the fire. I can feel it. It's heating up. It's getting hot in here. It's hot in here. It's hot. So you guys up there,
He's
don't
trying to
even
light
feel
my
it.
arena on fire, and I don't
Is
appreciate
that
it.
blood? Is that ketchup? What is that?
He must have got lost in catering earlier today.
Oh shoot!
What a fat piece of British
Let
trash.
me dip it in.
What is going on? That guy has an absolutely white face. At least he took the mask
Why
off.
is he wearing his mask in the match?
Wait a minute. What's up with these people wearing their
Because
masks?
he already realized he was revealed. This guy's still wearing his mask. He'll be revealed in the coming weeks.
This guy doesn't want to be revealed, but the Cure.
Like I said,
we don't know who
ladies
he
and gentlemen,
is.
I apologize for all the masks here in this 2nd episode of HoPW. I apologize, but in the coming weeks, I will make it my goal to unveil all these people. There will be no masks within HoPW.
Hashtag rid the masks.
Hashtag rid the masks.
Start that on Twitter right now. We will start that. I will tweet that on my Twitter machine right now.
Your Twitter machine? Where'd you get a Twitter machine at?
Obviously at CameOnIncorporated.com, Came On Incorporated Enterprises.
Nice
We've
tag.
been working very close with Wayne Enterprises on developing great technology.
Case and Billy Bolt. Of course, the brothers, they got their tag team chemistry on par. Of course, I forget who it was made the comment, though, last Thursday, saying that Billy Bolt reminds us a little bit of the lead singer of Green Day. So
Yeah, we got Billy
something.
Joel Armstrong in the ring.
No, it's just Billy Bolt, not Billy
Chris,
Joel.
you,
Billy
Chris,
Bolt.
you still have some drinks up there?
Jeremy
Always,
needs to
yeah,
get
none
the,
for
get
you.
the
always,
tap to the
always.
cure.
Fully stocked
None
bar.
for me.
You're not allowed to
None
drink
for
yet.
you. You don't deserve it.
He's not allowed to drink yet. We have
Someone
him on
send
probation.
me down. Send me down like a soda or
You
something.
better not send down a drone.
No, you got legs. Go back to catering like everybody else.
Fine, maybe I will.
You eat with the peasants.
Oh. You eat with
Are you
the
calling
cure.
Dom a peasant?
What?
Damn right.
Yes. Everybody in this company is a peasant except for anyone associated with myself and Mr. Zach. Oh.
Damn right. That's
Oh.
how we play this game. We played our dice correctly, and look at where we are.
Well, fine. I'll just go back to catering.
I mean, you got air conditioning.
That-
Yeah.
Exactly.
How hot
And
is
you
it
notice how I
down
didn't give it
there,
to
Zach?
anybody else in this arena?
Well, it's
They
kind of
just- they
hot
deserve
when
it.
they're throwing fire on top of the turnbuckles.
You want air conditioning? Stay home and watch on television.
His ring post didn't
All
even
you do is
deserve
pay
it.
the HoPW network
Oh.
fee that I charge everybody of $20.99.
$29.99. That's absurd. I mean, there's a lot of content on there. You get Camp HoPW. You get, what is it? That ride along. That was good, right?
Yes, obviously Ride-Along's gonna be
You're
good.
like a-
Everything on the HoPW network will debut soon, and we will give you plenty more content.
Of course, my favorite part of the HoPW network is definitely Professor Scott Steiner's sing along. They pay him a lot of money for that one, though. Are you okay up there? Hey, I thought you guys
We had a
had medical.
drinking challenge, and I lost.
Oh shit! Hey, wait a minute. I thought you were on probation too.
Whew, don't worry about it.
Probation, schmobation. When you're with me, rules don't apply.
Man, the Cure and Jeremy are just getting completely
All right,
annihilated
finish up,
here.
Chris, you win.
Take him to the top rope. A superplex, maybe? Are we going for a superplex? By Billy Bolt. Boom! Lift him up, drop him down. One. It's just a 1 count on the Cure. Surprised the Cure was even able to get out of that one. Grinding the nose of the Cure. The real question is, will that face paint wear off though? How many layers of that face paint does the Cure have on?
Well, we'll take off everything layer by layer and reveal him for the fraud he is.
Gonna embarrass the Cure. How could you do that to him? He's a longtime member of the HoPW
He's
roster.
embarrassing himself running around in a mask like that.
He was the original
I understand
Plague Doctor.
it's October, but it's not Halloween. Enough.
It's Halloween all year long for the Cure.
I'm getting rid of that holiday.
He is the original Plague Doctor.
I hope the plague doctor gets diseased.
Is that what you're calling it? The disease. Hey, are you coming back from catering?
Yeah, I ran into Pickle Rick in catering.
Did he get
You know what he
give
said
you-
to me?
I'm so
What?
sorry.
He said nothing. He's a pickle.
Wait a minute, are you saying that he didn't actually cut his promo?
Yeah, you're just fucking insane.
Wait, are you saying he didn't cut his promo? I swore I heard him saying stuff to Rice.
No, you're a lunatic. We were on commercial.
What? That never happened.
No.
Okay.
Chris, I'd like to think we are the only smart ones in this entire venue.
You guys are up there. You can't even
I was
see
already
the match.
assuming that.
How are you even watching this match?
Well,
You're
like
completely away from it.
What kind of LSD shit did you take before the scene? Pickle wreck in the venue.
I mean,
Pickles can't talk.
I mean, I had some Adderall. Does that count?
Close enough.
I'm sorry.
Sir, were you prescribed it? You know I'm totally against
completely.
drug use that isn't prescribed.
Of course. Jeremy taking it to Billy Bolt, dragging him back over to the Cure. Billy getting out of it, though.
The Cure looks like he's taking too much of some
here's the real question.
medicine.
Use it to make damage.
Here's the real question in this co-main event. We always ask what's next for people, but what would it take to break two brothers apart? What would it take to break the Cure and Jeremy apart?
You know what? We know what it would take. It's easy. A shot at the prestigious champion.
Women too. That's a good one. But of course, the last women that were in HoPW were Key, DMG, and I guess to a point Adam Rush, but still.
Not incorrect. Thankfully, all factual statements.
Oh shoot! The claw, the hand, the claw. I don't know. He's kind of clawing him. Billy Bolt got to get out of that. Jeremy's just ripping apart. His eyes look like almost. Couldn't officially get him to tap out there though, but Billy's going for the tag, and Case is in. Case gets in. What's he going for? Boom! Big stiff elbow. Oh, missed the big boot though. That might have cost him, missing that boot. Spinebuster. No! Holy moly! He didn't even go down for that one. Jeremy just tossed him. That might be it. Tags in the Cure to finish him off, it looks like. The Cure go for the punches. It was stiff. Just closed fist to the face. Drags him back. Case looks like he's just knocked out. Knocked senseless here.
Another fist.
Of course, Billy just laying outside, so... You see, all these guys they gotta get their act together, because if Chris Mullen Sr. is talking about J&J Security coming here, who knows what that could mean for the tag team division. Spinning back kick. Cure, that might be it for the Cure, actually. Got it to a 1. Not even a 2 count. The Cure is not even having that. Missed the drop kick. Cure scoops him up, misses. Does a kick to his leg, a punch straight to his face, a chop across his chest. Oh, Cure making a comeback now. Going for a DDT. Yup. Floats him up behind him. Cure calling for the end of it. Making sure he doesn't come back to his tag team partner, his brother.
This match has gone on far too long.
What are you guys doing up there?
We are doing what we do. We are being greater than everyone around.
So you guys are a little silent up there. I can't even see you guys anymore. What do you got your heads turned? Are you guys literally stating that?
We're trying to enjoy the match. Stop talking.
You don't even look like you're looking at the match. You got your back turned to it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Stomping them. Uh-oh. Got some unicorn stampede action going on here, it looks like.
It looks like they're more desperate to put down the Cure because they couldn't do it before.
Uh-oh, what are we going for now? Drop kick. That might be it. Billy going for the pin here now. Case making sure there's no breakup, but the Cure only a 1 count though. What a hell of a
as much crap as he's gonna get for being British, which I'm always gonna give him.
Hell of a co-main event here.
He's got some resiliency in the ring, unfortunately.
What will it take to put these men away?
I don't know. The Cure is staying alive. Reminds me a lot of the Bee Gees song. I'm a fan of the Bee Gees. I don't know about you guys, but still.
Do you think the Cure is a fan of the Bee Gees?
I don't think the Cure is a fan of the Bee Gees. The Cure is a fan of the Beatles.
Yeah, the Cure is a fan of the Beatles. The discount Beatles.
Discount.
The Bee Gees don't mean anything in 2017.
but the Bee Gees were American. And that's what matters.
I can give
They
him
stayed
respect
alive.
for being American.
What's he going for here? Knees straight to the
Knee.
back. That's it. Billy that might be it for Billy there. Billy tossed him back into his side by mistake. That could have been bad there if he would have tagged to his tag team partner. Slaps. Oh. Billy. Knees straight to the abdomen. Takes him up out of the ropes. And going for the pin. Is that it? 1, 2. 2 count.
No.
The Cure still stays in this one. He's been through so much. He's got to get to Jeremy, but Jeremy was just taken out there by, I think, what was that, Hurricane Rana in Case. Oh, Billy knocks out the referee. That means all chaos can break loose here tonight.
Cure is just wasting our time right now.
The Cure is wasting her time right now. He needs to get a weapon and just end this one. Referee's
So many
down.
more things I could do instead of this.
Like what?
Not watching this.
How could you not be into this action here tonight?
Because this tag match has been insanely underwhelming.
Underwhelming? I think it's been great. Think of all the great
Well,
things we
you're
got.
obviously not into good wrestling.
I'm sorry.
You're one of those generic fans.
Generic fans.
And that's why you're down there.
He just called you generic.
But I'm a fan of the story.
Well, what's the story here?
Look at the story here.
Give me the story.
We have the two brothers trying to impress their grandfather here tonight. We got the Cure.
Their grandfather doesn't do shit when it goes to the end of the day.
Longtime veteran of HoPW, the Cure, trying to make a name for himself in the
That
tag team
T-bar.
division, and they
Make him
taps him out. Look at that.
Talk about making a name for yourself.
I mean, I thought he did. Look at
And
that.
talk about not knowing how to spell the word brothers, too.
They're edgy.
I just don't think they can spell.
I mean, haven't you had a brother and you were like, oh, we're edgy, we're gonna say Z at the end of the thing. Z.
No. No. I
Like
have
Zach
never had
Zero, Chris Zero.
Chris Zero is nowhere.
Chris Zero is a
compared
zero.
to
That's the
Zach
reason
Zero.
he's called
Oh,
Zero.
shoot, I hope he comes in just to prove you wrong.
As in, 0 wins against my son, Chris Mullins Jr.
You're not wrong.
The handshake there.
He's spewing only the truth.
Chris Zero, of course, a former HoPW World Champion.
You know who else is a former HPW World Champion? Curtis Strong. Where's Curtis Strong? He's not here. Wanna know why? Because he couldn't handle it.
Hey, well, we got discount Curtis Strong though. Remember? We saw how that went.
He's selling
Yeah.
peaches. He's selling peaches up in Canada. He's making a living for himself past wrestling. I don't think Curtis needs to come back. Speaking of people that don't need to come back, what's Faber doing here? The man's had a hell of a career.
I thought we were
He
done
just
with this
needs,
fuck
he, needs,
already.
he needs to call it quits. Looking like some washed up Texas Ranger.
He needs to call it quits. VTech has grandchildren that are wrestling.
You always need money at the end of the day, though.
It's okay, Zach.
But you saw how
won't be
VTech
running
did in the
this
Royal
stuff
Rumble.
Much longer.
Yeah, VTech
I know.
lasted a hot 30 seconds,
What?
maybe?
Here's the problem. VTech's got a son and 2 grandchildren in wrestling.
But
He's built on cash.
But he came back from the death.
Well, he should have stayed dead, surely enough.
The grave couldn't hold him.
I think he couldn't hold the grave.
Oh, shoot. Speaking of people that can't hold stuff, Nate Faber. Man, he probably couldn't hold his beer.
That doesn't even make sense.
I mean, have you seen Faber's grip? He's got butterfingers. Look at him.
He needs to get a grip on his life.
He's gonna grip on that microphone before he drops it. Yeah, look at
He's
this
got a
cowboy.
fine grip.
He needs to get a grip on a razor, shave that face. That's an embarrassment. He looks like a homeless person.
Alright. Of course, Faber here pandering to the fans. We might see him cut a little tear to his eye.
Of course he's pandering to the fans, because he can sympathize with the fans. They all go to the same trailer
Oh,
park
shoot.
to
He's
go
taking
home and
he's
sleep
taking
at
shots
night.
at your family. He says because some of the guys backstage, their family tree should have been cut a long time ago.
How dare
Maybe
you?
he's taking shots at the Chris Mullins.
How dare he?
Oh.
Yeah,
Just because we grew up in country clubs and mansions and he grew up in bingo halls and trailers, he should not be mentioning anything about the Mullins dynasty.
What do you think Faber's gonna come out?
Well, you know what? He's being ignored right now. Chris, we don't have to sit here and listen.
Enough of this, guy. Let's go make another drink.
Faber here saying that he's going to compete in the main event, that he's going to win the big one, that he is going to checkmate your king. There's not many kings in HoPW anymore. Of course, the last one was Brian King.
I remember him. I like him.
Thank God we got him. He's a character.
He was a character.
He was a character in a land of many characters.
The only thing that confused me is he had red hair.
He's been confirmed.
He had a soul.
Was it red?
He's been confirmed for GWX. So don't miss Brian King soon.
Oh, Faber says that he is the fear of HoPW.
He's the fear. Nobody fears that big bearded bitch.
Oh.
It's the absolute truth, though. The truth is always accompanied by O's because people are like, oh, he had the balls to say what everyone was saying.
Question is, did he make himself an enemy of the Chris Mullins dynasty, though?
I think he just made an enemy.
Public enemy number one.
Oh.
Man.
Who knows what that could mean.
So put in some phone calls. Chris gotta put in some phone calls.
I have
Gate's
lots
not gonna
of friends,
be here much longer.
and I could have lots of friends showing up in the next few weeks.
Oh, friends.
I'd love to get a picture with all your friends.
All my friends will be showing up within the next few weeks.
Finally, the main event here tonight.
We got main event time here tonight.
Respect for Jay Carter is in the main event.
The main event was on first. This pay-per-view, this show has been kind of ass backwards. The main event was really first.
I was gonna say pay-per-view. Do you even watch this?
Yeah, you got to pay for everything in this company because that's how I roll.
I know we're on HBO Premium, but still.
Nobody buys HBO.
I don't give away free programming to people.
Yeah.
This isn't
How
UNICEF.
much are they paying
if
for
UNICEF
it?
wants to get into the wrestling business, one day they will. But I'm not.
UNICEF? When is it gonna be puppy bowling?
Puppy bowling. I thought they were doing dog fights up there earlier.
Yeah, we already got that covered too.
Yeah, I was saying
on the HoPW
we're already booking. We're already booking.
Live on the HoPW network.
Alright, take your bets here. Alexander Wolf and Jay Carter. Who's walking
Puppy
out
battles with Uncle Mike.
the winner of the main event here tonight? We have
Jay
the
Carter
Iron
is
Man.
gonna take this win. As much respect I have for Alexander Wolf and the things he was able to do, former four-time WWE World Heavyweight Champion Alexander Wolf.
The German
Alexander Wolf
striker.
leaving the company to come and work for HoPW.
The German striker, Alexander Wolf. And the Iron Man, Jay Carter.
I don't think he can get it done in this match.
A non-American against an American. How do we think this is going to go?
He's already lost.
Yes, exactly. You're already behind the 8-ball. Just take your ball, take that 8-ball, and walk your happy ass home.
Look at that man.
I already
He's
told
confident,
you,
though.
Jake Carter's as close to perfection that you get outside the reams of K-Mullins Incorporated.
This man is phenomenal. I can't wait to see Carter again. I missed him.
He's absolutely going to rid HoPW of Mr. Alexander Wolf, send him packing.
Alexander Wolf just has a presence about him. I don't know how you could say that.
Well, we will send him packing, and he will go back to wrestling at college shows.
I mean, look at that red hair. Doesn't that remind you of somebody?
It does. It very much does. It reminds me of a great man by the name of Brian King. That Little cherry top bastard.
And here comes
Might as well
Jay
shave
Carter.
that bitch bald.
I heard he retired from the world of professional wrestling and now he's a professional reporter.
I hear that job pays pretty well.
It does.
Look who
He's been working on a great piece with Facebook.com. Again, internet. It's all a theme. The internet champion, soon to be internet champion.
Oh, the
Dash
pyro is
Wilder.
hot. It's hot.
It's hot.
It's fire.
My eyebrows.
I don't know what you're crying about. I'm feeling pretty nice up
Because you
here.
have a fan.
Yes.
Right?
It feels great up here.
It's hot down
I'm
here.
wearing a jacket.
Well, that's
You
your
guys
problem.
are just lucky I didn't want to book an Inferno match tonight.
JT's wearing
I think we should
khakis.
book that next week.
My khakis.
I think we're
It's
gonna have
hot.
all Inferno matches in 1 week just to see all of you guys fry.
Fireball.
Fire.
Zach, please feel free to join me up here again next week.
I
know
love
that
to.
I know that unfortunately the higher ups here in this company wanted you down there, but it's so much better having you up here where you belong.
It means the world to me, knowing that such an influential man like you
How's the view
really
from
wants
up
to
there?
sit with me and watch these shows.
I know that you unfortunately had a sketchy past with a father figure that wasn't there for you, but I can be the father figure you never had.
Thank you.
He's taking shots at him, though.
But is it really a shot?
It's passive aggressive. That's something a sociopath would say.
Alexander Wolf going straight to Jay Carter.
Oh shoot, Alexander Wolf already dominating Jay Carter.
The sociopathical savant, Chris Mullins Sr. is what you can call me then, I guess.
A savant.
But
Team
Savant
Allen
doesn't sound
suplex. Oh shoot, Jay Carter making a comeback.
Jay Carter, what an impressive showing he had during the Royal Rumble.
As many would proclaim, maybe Jay Carter should have been the #1 contender. But see, he cut it close. But close isn't enough to win you the title, though. Alright,
We need a petition.
We do need a petition.
Close
Petitions
only
don't
counts
work
for
here.
horseshoes and hangnails.
Petitions don't work. Name a petition that worked.
They got Zach here, didn't they?
Oh shoot, that's true, I guess, right?
What is that supposed to mean?
Wait, what?
We petitioned you
I've got no
here and it
problem
worked.
coming down there and beating you with a bottle.
Oh shoot. Springboard! Oh, you missed it. You gonna say that guy?
Check to calling the match.
That guy right there is gonna
Your
beat
job
Alexander
called
Wolf?
the match. I'm up here. I'm having the time of my life.
Couldn't even
You're
pull a
down
correct
there with
springboard.
the rest of the ingrates.
Really working the shoulders there with those elbows right across the heart.
Did someone just come into your booth up there?
That's what I was
No,
wondering.
it was me returning. I had to go to the restroom.
That's to go to the restroom during the main event. The main event just happened. Just like
The
it's-
main event
Event's
was
already
at the
happened.
start
The
of
main
the
event
show.
was the
What are
first
you
match
talking
on the
about?
card. We started off with the main event.
The main event is any match that Chris
You
Mullins Jr. is in.
They can replay this show on demand, and they can go backwards, and they'll be feeling the exact same way we are. They'll be so excited that they finally hit the main event, but right now, they're just the opening act.
Jay Carter going for a drop kick.
A single.
Jay Carter, unfortunately, being forced to wrestle this opening match.
But here's the thing, though. Jay Carter, would he really be the fit of a Chris Mullins guy? Would he really sell out?
I don't think Jay Carter would be a Chris Mullins guy, but Jay Carter knows his place to not.
Yes,
touch
there's a difference between being
Chris
a Chris Mullins guy and knowing your place in line in the pecking order here in HoPW.
I don't know. He's one to watch out for. The real question is,
Nightmare kick.
what if he stands up to you guys?
That's a
Well,
Boston Crab.
then he will fall just like everyone else.
Something real interesting, though, is that as much as you speak down of Alexander Wolf and Pickle Rick and all these weird characters of HoPW and
They are
Peter
beneath me.
and Trouser
They
Snake.
are beneath me.
Why did your son?
That's all you need to know.
Why did your son handshake the Velveteen Dream after winning
I
his
don't know.
championship?
All I know is that he needs to start talking to ASAP.
Because what he was doing is handing him the keys to go wash his car.
Oh. But he owns
I
a...
believe it.
Because Velveteen Dream needs to learn his order.
Don't you have guys to do that,
But
though?
he owns a Prius, though. You don't need to wash
We
that
have-
thing.
He owns a
We have
Prius.
guys that are supposed to do it, but you know what? It's easier to have him do it for free.
He owns
than
a
pay
Prius,
somebody.
though. The Prius isn't worth washing. It's dirt anyway.
He doesn't own a Prius.
Then why
We
did he
don't
drive
care
into
about
the
the
arena with a
environment.
Prius?
Oh.
This family is an SUV family.
Let's go
Then
for
why
a
not watch him
Solo
drive
almost
into the
look
arena
like.
with a Prius?
Alexander Wolf rolling out
Because you obviously
of
have
the
to have a
ring.
kick-around car.
Jay
You have to
Carter.
have a kick-around car that you take to things that aren't worthy of greatness.
Thinking about
Are
it,
you blind, dumb, or just plain stupid thinking anyone drives a Prius and be proud of it? That's why we're up here and you're down there.
the thing is,
He drives
I
a
also
white
remember
sedan,
seeing-
though.
I saw that
I don't know. I
Chris
think the
Mullins
lights
Jr. drove into the arena with the Velveteen Dream. What do you say about that?
Well, then you're
Yeah,
seeing
exactly.
things.
Because someone has to open the door for Chris Mullins Jr. Again, you got to learn your place in life. You got to learn your place in life. Eventually, everyone on this entire roster will learn their place, and this place will continue to thrive because of that.
Oh, Alexander Wolf might be setting up for the end here already. Is this it for Jay Carter?
Enough of this carnival side.
Power bomb.
Down. Let's see if that power
Did that
bomb's
go for
enough.
the pit?
Oh, nope, he's dragging away from the ropes. That's ring awareness
Wolf
101.
looks like he's from an awful
One,
league. It's not
Two. Jay Carter's still in this one, still alive.
2 weak. That's all I gotta say about that.
That's because Jay Carter is easily one of the top
This wolf
guys.
is more like a puppy.
But you know, Alexander Wolf reminds me a little bit of a guy that you talked to once named Peanuts. Are you sure he wouldn't make a wonderful member, though, of K Mullins
They
Incorporated?
both have the same brain capacity, Peanuts and Alexander Wolf here.
The
Peanuts and
fact of the
pickles.
matter is this: Alexander Wolf is German, therefore Alexander Wolf is not even allowed up here with us.
Oh,
Alexander
shoot.
Wolf is automatically disqualified for not being American.
We invite you guys because you're American, but it's you people. So
But
like,
why?
you can't. You guys are the lower class.
I'm sorry.
Yes. It's all about the
Aw.
pecking order. You'll continue to learn. I got a PowerPoint I can show you sometime about.
I'm more into Google Slides, but it's okay. I understand.
Of course, you're into Google.
Jay Carter lining up Alexander Wolf in the back of the turnbuckle there. Throws him in. Goes for a German suplex on the German. 3! Jay Carter.
Exactly.
Jay Carter
Absolute
putting
greatness.
away Wolf.
Jay Carter beat
What a way to
Alexander
get the
Wolf.
win.
Beats him with his own country's moves.
German suplex on the German here. You see the clothesline stiffness right there by Alexander Wolf. What was that, a Pele kick? Boom! Knocks him down. The power bomb of Alexander Wolf.
Powerbomb was not enough. It was too weak.
We thought that
Much
was,
like
Chris Mullins
Alexander
Jr.
Wolf
retires
himself.
and that prestigious championship is vacant. I could definitely see Jay getting that belt
shoot.
because nobody's touching Chris. That's why
And Chris Mullins Jr. goes off to film movies and has to vacate that title.
And that's gonna be it.
Then Jake
everyone.
Carter is a guy. Jake Carter, he will be able to take that title.
And we'll see you next week for HoPW Presents Thursday Night Troubleshooter. Until next time.